Last week, we learned how willpower and conscientiousness powers better sales reps. In that video, we quickly looked at the science behind the best self-regulated salespeople. We explored the first two important factors present in their self-control, how they set standards for results and goals, and how they monitored their behaviors and activity for goal achievement at the level they desire. Today, we'll continue the discussion with the third item necessary, the capacity of a person to work on themselves and change in a way that forms new habits, ones that help them achieve their sales goals. This presupposes at least 5 important starting points. First, that a person does not believe that they are already perfect, that they are coachable. Please read Stanford professor Carol Dweck's book, Mindset, for a thorough analysis of people who have a fixed mindset and belief that life should be easy and that they should receive what they want without struggle. Next, what's going on in their life? Are they struggling at home or physically? Much research has shown that ego depletion and willpower can diminish because much of it has already been applied to issues in one's life. That's why a sales leader should remove as much drama from the sales culture as possible and keep the atmosphere from becoming toxic to those working there. The sales culture should be positive and constructive in a way that does not reduce the energy available for the reps to self-regulate themselves. Third, does a rep believe they can change and change in a way that will make a difference to their performance? Depending upon the past, and past performance is a predictor of future performance, they may not be used to the grind and uneven progress of forming new habits. It just may not have been a part of their life, which is related to number 4. What's their level of optimism at present? The CTS sales profile does a good job at measuring this, and each person's amount on a scale of 1 to 100. It will tell you who will need encouragement, who will need for you to tell them what you see in them, and who will need recognition in front of their peers. Years ago, I used to receive a call from a rep around 5 in the afternoon as he was on his way home, and he just wanted to tell me about his progress that day, what he had done good. So I just listened because that's what he needed and wanted for his own encouragement. And number 5, the CTS can also tell you who will need a more indirect and Socratic approach to your corrective observations. That's because each person's level of sensitivity to criticism is different, and yet some, in the opposite way, will need you to be very direct with facts and proof to even hear your tips and receive your coaching. Now, all of this presupposes that this person has a why, that they have strong attachments to standards for behaviors and goals for income or sales, that their motivations toward these results are at a scale of 9 to 10, and that they really have to achieve at a certain level. Also, either they or you, or preferably both of you, will monitor progress, that you will keep track of progress toward the metrics behind the sales or income goal desired by the rep. The best will usually do this with or without you monitoring it for them. Dr. Roy Baumeister tells us that a person's capacity for self-regulation is not constant. Some are better than others at self-control, but all of us have moments when our willpower is depleted and our control of ourselves diminished. Whether it's because of a lack of sleep, poor physical conditioning, or a toxic culture, we all find ourselves tempted to shed our standards, to find ourselves without the energy to withstand rejection, and unable to handle just one more customer escalation or one more prospect saying no. We can even stop seeing the potential in the leads given to us. Years ago, after seeing this in myself, I realized that it's difficult to maintain integrity, to maintain who I should be, who I want to be, during times of turbulence and chaos. Sometimes I needed help. Sometimes I needed the positivity of others. Sometimes I just needed to recharge to keep myself from losing ground, thinking about quitting, or doing something that I would regret. And Bill Yates was that guy for me, and even though he's gone today, I still remember his impact on my life when I needed it most. That's why they pay athletic coaches and sales trainers to maintain a winning culture, to be the leader that watches for tired players and sales reps, to remove negative influences that harm others, to help people maintain the self-control and behaviors they need to reach their goals. You can do this, and we want to help. Thanks for being with us today, and now get out there and recruit and coach the very best salespeople in the world.